nurses. Tracy Rosenberger will be our nurse again this year for the 2017-18 school year. Staff, if you have a concern with a student as far as a health concern or a situation where you would like more information about a particular diagnosis that they may have, please contact Tracy Rosenberger for that information. Teachers, please make sure you review the health concerns list for the students that you have in your class. If you have questions about any of those students, please contact Tracy. Also, staff members, if you have a student that is injured in your classroom and feel that a nurse is needed, please contact the office and we will send Tracy to your area. Also, if you have a student that is injured outside and you feel that it is of a serious nature, we ask that the adult escort the student into the building and not allow another student to walk in with them. We do not want to put that onus on another student. Also, students that are injured, staff, in your class, we do ask that you fill out an accident report form. This is required by the district, so please make sure you take care of that. Also, in the health concerns list, you will find out which students you have in your room that have life-threatening allergies. If you do have a situation where a student is particularly vulnerable to certain type of allergens, please make sure that you create an allergy-free zone in your class and mark your classroom appropriately so that students are aware of that. Purchasing and budgets. There is no particular content area budget. All money kind of goes into the same pot. If you would like to order something, please get approval through your department chair, who contacts Scott Carr and works with him closely on that. And then Lisa Van Houten will order the items that you are requesting. Textbooks, novels, and district property. If you check out a textbook, novel, or district property to a student, please make sure you capture that in a document that can be utilized, where not only do you fill out the student's name and information and book number or item number, but also have the student sign knowing that they are responsible for that item. Building use. Staff members, if you are wanting to use the building for a student activity, it needs to be scheduled and on the school calendar. Please see Lisa Van Houten for that. If you'd like to utilize the building after hours, please contact Lisa for availability. Student lockers. Each student will have a locker assigned to them. Staff, we do ask that you monitor those areas as you're walking through the halls. If you do notice that more than one student are using a locker, please note the locker number and notify an administrator. Again, this year we will continue on with our flight program, which is our student-led recognition and incentive program for all students. Also, we are instituting the WIN program this year. The purpose of that is to ensure that all students receive targeted and intentional support through meaningful learner-focused sessions. There will also be an enrichment opportunity through the WIN time this year. More information to come during pre-service. Web program, where everyone belongs. Again, this year, our 8th graders will work with our 6th graders to create opportunities for them to connect to Heritage Middle School and find a sense of belonging throughout our building. The web program will push into classroom at least 2 to 3 times per month during advisory time on Wednesdays. Library and Media Center. It is a vital part of Heritage Middle School instructional program and should be considered an extension of the classroom. If you'd like to reserve one of the classrooms in the library, please look at the online sign up. If you have questions, please see Beth Marley. Students will be allowed to access the library before and after school. Teachers, if you are wanting to come to the library to do a book checkout, once again, please contact Beth Marley in advance so she can let you know if space is available to do that. Classroom movie use and policy. We do ask that all staff review this. Also, we do ask that staff do not show full-length movies in class. Um, on a rare occasion that would happen, you need to have explicit permission from the building principal, Scott Carr. Electronics use policy. Staff, we do ask that students do not have their cell phones out or personal technology devices out during your class unless it is utilized for an academic purpose. Otherwise, we want those items put away. We do ask staff that if you confiscate a student item, you have the option of giving it back to them at the end of the hour. If you decide that they do not need it back, and we ask that at the end of the hour you bring it down to the office so that it does not disappear from your classroom. We do allow students to have their cell phones out during lunch and before and after school. So once again, this year they will be allowed to have their phones out during non-instructional times. Electronic communication with students, staff, we will cover this in person during pre-service. Also, we do ask that all staff familiarize themselves with the district policies on substance abuse and adolescent suicide prevention and aftercare. If you do feel like that a student is self-harming or has the potential to harm themselves, we do ask that you contact a counselor and administrator immediately.